How's it going, everyone? It's Logan back with another video for you. Today we've got a few different balance drills that I'm going to show you. If you are a senior or an individual with a disability who has trouble with their balance, these are going to be a great exercise option for you to try. If you are somebody who works with seniors, this is also another good thing that you can just do with them. So these drills are going to be static balance drills, which essentially means that you are not going to be moving when you're doing them, compared to dynamic balance drills where you're going to be moving and trying not to fall over. Similarly to walking and marching, those would be more dynamic balance. We're going to be doing things where we're standing in place and trying not to move, okay? So without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so the first balance drill that we're going to do is actually just called a tandem step, or basically having your feet in a slightly staggered position. So we're first going to start and see if we can just hold ourselves in a nice firm base just like this. If this is an easy balance drill for you, you can bring both feet together so they're touching. This will narrow your base a little bit and make it a little more tricky for you. If this is easy, what I want you to do next is put one foot slightly in front of the other one, okay? So you're about cutting your feet in half. This is that tandem position, okay? So again, since we're doing static drills, we're trying to hold nice and steady and not move at all. If this is easy, what you can do is then put your foot even more in front of the other one. So you're doing a almost heel to toe hold, okay? So this is essentially kind of like walking on a tightrope. You're just gonna hold nice and steady, not move at all, and rest. Good. Make sure when you're doing these, if you are having a staggered stance, make sure you switch to your opposite foot so you're getting equal balance in both feet. So the next drill we're going to move into is actually one that you probably did a lot when you were a kid just to mess around, and that's just going to be standing on one foot. So this is going to be slightly tougher variation for some individuals. Remember, since we're static, we're just holding still. This offers a lot of good leg strength and stability as well as good balance. Okay, so you're just picking that foot up. If you need to kind of feather that opposite foot and kind of touch it on the ground, that's totally okay to check yourself. Otherwise, you can also do what I like to call a tree pose, which is bringing one foot kind of in contact with it. Still a narrow base, still is offering you a lot of balance work and some single leg strength for that one leg. But of course, it is a little bit trickier than just standing on the ground. So second one is our single leg balance. Remember to switch those legs once again. All right, so this next drill we're gonna do is one of my favorites, and it encompasses a lot of ankle strength as well as balance, and that is going to be a tiptoe hold and a heel hold. So for our tiptoe hold, all we're gonna do is come up, bringing our heels up to the sky. We're gonna be holding our weight on our tiptoes and just trying to not move at all, okay? This is gonna offer a lot of strength in your calf muscles, and in addition to that, you're narrowing your base quite a bit, so it's gonna be tough to hold on to this position, okay? Go ahead and slowly lower yourself back down. The other variation of this is our heel hold. So instead of bringing our heels up, we're going to bring our toes up. This one is a little bit more balance challenging because we're not used to having our heels up like this, okay? Or excuse me, our toes up. So I'm bringing my toes up, all my weight is in my heels, and I'm trying to hold nice and steady without moving at all. Good. And rest. Perfect. So heel hold and toe hold is number 3. All right, so balance drill number 4 is going to be our side to side hold. So what this one's going to involve is simply shifting your weight as much to the side as possible while trying to hold your balance steady. This one's pretty mild, but it offers good core strength as well as a little bit of balance strength since you're throwing off your center of gravity. If you want to make it even more challenging, feel free to offer one hand up and over to the side, and you can even have like a weight or something else while you're doing this too. That'll just offer a little more pull, a little more core strength, but ultimately you're trying to keep both feet on the ground, but still hold this position nice and steady, okay? Remember to switch back over to the other side, work that other side as well, and repeat. That one's a really good beginner one too. Another variation of the side to side one is doing it forward. So you can do forward holds, holding nice and steady, still trying to keep equal pressure through your foot, or are backwards. So kind of reaching back a little bit. Again, we're trying to do this with no pain. So if there is any pain with these movements, feel free to try to do it a little bit less. And stand back up. Perfect, so that one's pretty mild. I really like that one. Gets people kind of feeling that balance shift and the change of their center of gravity. Okay, so the last and final version of our static balance drills is going to be basically a combination of all those drills. The catch is, what you're gonna do is add a tennis ball or some type of bouncy ball that can either bounce off the ground, it can bounce off the wall, just offering you a little bit of ability to throw it off of different surfaces. So what you're gonna do is get into any of those balance positions we just went into and try to just throw the ball and catch it. Again, you can throw it off the wall, you can bounce it on the ground, you can throw it up to yourself. Offering this little extra feedback and vision change makes it a lot harder to hold your center of gravity and be upright, okay? If you have another person, you can do this with another person too. They can throw it to you. You can both try it together, but offering that extra little ball is gonna make things a lot more challenging. Thank you so much for clicking on the video and learning a little bit about some balance drills for seniors, individuals with disabilities, and just people who want to get a little bit better with their balance. Make sure to share this video with others who might be trying to expand their horizons on some balance drills, and of course, like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate you checking out this video. We'll make sure to catch you in that next one. And remember, I'm here to help you not just survive in your life, but thrive.